Okay, so today just got a little short, quick tech tip for you on these because I've been seeing so many of these like this lately that I just figured it's worth doing a short little clip so that way you don't have to watch through a full rebuild video to see this. But I've been getting a lot of these in lately like this where it's an O3 or O4 and it just doesn't power on. They go, oh, my cluster's completely dead. I don't want it fixed. Let me just buy one and for you and turn it into core because they think there's something non-repairable. I'm guessing, but these are pretty easy fix. So let's just go ahead and push down on these resistors here. And there we go, came back to life because we had cracked solder joints on those resistors. Sometimes it's not those right there, sometimes it's these guys right here, and that'll bring it back to life. The screen's pretty dim, so let's go ahead and push down on these resistors, and there you go. So there's kind of a quick, easy diagnosis of cracked solder joints and kind of the areas they are. So, this is your VFD area, push on that, VFD comes back to life. This is the whole board. So this is where it kind of resists before it comes into the voltage regulator to give us the 5 volts to power the microcontroller, and then the 5 volts comes through these little resistors, just current limiting there before it comes into the controller. So if it has no life at all, it could be these diodes that does happen sometimes, not in super common, but it happens. Generally, just crack solder joints on these resistors, and occasionally it's crack solder joints on those resistors. So that would be where I would start on a instrument cluster that is just completely dead. And normal procedure: take the needles off, take the face off. That's all you have to do to get here, and then solder that stuff back down, and it'll come back to life and work. So it's just a quick and short one-shot tech tip for you guys. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you find that useful. But yeah, that has definitely been the most common problem I've been seeing on these for the past 2 or 3 months. So I figured it's worth doing just a short little clip on. So I'll see you guys in the next video.